Hi, I'm Scott Stein, Senior Editor at CNET.com, and this is the Alienware M11x R3. Now, we've seen this little 11-inch powerhouse gaming laptop before. We reviewed it twice, and this is the 2011 model, which has new processors and new graphics inside. It looks exactly the same as the one we looked at last year, and we're pretty excited about. Why? Because it's an 11-inch screen, it's a gaming laptop, and it's very rare that you see a laptop with a screen this small have the type of powerful graphics and performance that this laptop has had. Now, this laptop does come with a price, and that's a little higher than you would expect for an 11-inch laptop. No surprise, because the graphics and the general specs that are in this put it at the high-end range, even though it's a pretty small laptop. $1,099 is what we get for this, which has 4 gigs of RAM, a 500 gigabyte, 7200 RPM hard drive. This also has got NVIDIA GeForce GT 540M graphics, which are a step up from last year's M11X, and it also has USB 3.0 ports, 2 of them, and it also has DisplayPort and HDMI. It has fantastic sound, courtesy of the clipped audio that's inside. The speaker set really booms and helps make that 11-inch screen seem even larger than it is. And the battery life is better than we saw last year, significantly so, so it really takes it over the top. And hey, with performance improvements and battery improvements, that's a great thing to hear in a laptop that is really not that much more expensive than it was the year before. Now, the drawbacks are that this processor inside, while it is a second generation Sandy Bridge Intel Core i series Core i5 or i7 processor, isn't a low voltage version. Now, that's the same as last year's. What that means is that the performance is not going to be as fast as you get on a Sandy Bridge full voltage laptop. On the other hand, the performance is a big boost up from last year's, and so it's going to work for pretty much anything you throw at it. It just won't work quite as fast. The graphics really help offset that, though. The gaming performance that we saw on this was really impressive. It's not going to be the gaming laptop performance that you expect in a full Alienware M14, but you are going to get some really nice on-the-go performance from this, and the fact that you can output via HDMI or DisplayPort could be a real boost for people. If we're going to knock anything, I'd say that this laptop, while it's small, is certainly not thin. This thing is pretty thick, about as thick as other Alienware laptops. And in 2011, we've seen a lot more small 11-inch laptops than we saw the year before. The HP DM1Z, the MacBook Air 11-inch. There are a lot of options out there. Samsung Series 9. So this is no longer the king of the hill as far as small laptops go. And I'd say in another year's time, I'd hope that they make it a little bit smaller because people are going to be asking questions as to why this is exactly so thick. But quibbling aside, this is definitely an improvement over last year's model, and if you're a gamer looking to get something on the go that can do dual duty as a laptop and give you some gaming punch, check it out. This is the Alienware M11x R3.